Hello viewers and welcome back to our channel. The word corruption somehow takes our minds to government officials and employees. One such form of it is police corruption. Police corruption is a type of wrongdoing when officers violate their political obligations and abuse their authority for personal benefit. Internal police corruption puts at risk the public's confidence, the consistency of departmental policy, human rights, and major legal violations with severe consequences. Bribery is one of the various forms that police corruption takes. In this video, we will be taking a look at top 5 corrupt officers caught smuggling drugs. This video and the list will take us to different states of the US to the UK. So without further ado, let us begin. Number 1. Arizona. Authorities discovered a correctional officer for a private prison in Arizona who is also a member of the Army National Guard smuggling 23 kilograms of methamphetamine and 1 kilogram of heroin inside the gas tank of his car. While he was driving with his wife and 3 kids, he was charged with multiple felonies. The California Highway Patrol officer stopped Fernando Urruchagalin, 34, of Chandler on Interstate 5 in Irvine after becoming suspicious of him, according to the Orange County District Attorney's Office. Shortly after, the K-9 unit discovered the narcotics that Urruchagalin is accused of stashing in Mexico and smuggling into the U.S. inside the gas tank of his car. Urruchagalin's suspicions by the officer and the grounds for the car stop were not clear, along with the prison name at which he worked. According to the authorities, Urruchagalin's family had no knowledge of the smuggling. The following charges have been brought against Urruchagalin. Possession of a controlled drug with the intent to sell is charged on 2 felony counts. 2 charges of trafficking or selling a controlled drug. 2 felony enhancements for possessing over 20 kilos of a controlled drug. Possession of a drug weighing more than 1 kilogram. If found guilty on all counts, Urruchagalin may get a sentence of up to 21 years and 4 months in prison, according to the Orange County District Attorney's Office. He has pleaded not guilty. This individual not only put his wife and 3 young children in incredible danger, he put another black mark on every upstanding law enforcement officer who works tirelessly to protect Americans from the very drug dealers he was doing business with, Orange County District Attorney Todd Spitzer said in a written statement. Number 2. Florida. According to the authorities, a county prison officer in North Florida had been accused of bringing illegal substances into the jail where he worked in 2016. The Tallahassee Democrat was told by Sergeant Angley Hightower of the Gadsden County Sheriff's Office Nitica Frison was charged with bringing illegal substances into a detention facility. After nearly 2 years of service to the Sheriff's Office, Frison was fired. According to Hightower, the inquiry into Frison got underway early thanks to information from a secret source. The Florida Department of Law Enforcement is also looking into it, according to her. Hightower chose not to say what sort of illegal substances Frison brought into the jail. According to the newspaper, Frison was arrested and sent to the Jefferson County Prison. There was no further information from that prison. Number 3. United Kingdom. The government has acknowledged that 80 prison employees have been caught smuggling drugs into jails in England and Wales during the last 3 years. In answer to a question from a member of the House of Commons, Minister of Prisons Damien Hines revealed this shocking number. Between 2020 and 2022, 58 policemen were fired from the service or prohibited from working, while a total of 22 cops were found guilty of smuggling illicit drugs into prisons. Hines said the vast majority of prison staff are hardworking and dedicated. A minority of staff engage in corrupt activity, which is often as a result of conditioning and manipulation by prisoners. HM Prison and Probation Service has a zero-tolerance policy to drugs conveyed into prisons and takes appropriate action to a small number of prison staff who break the rules. He added, our £100 million security investment program aimed at reducing crime in prisons, including reducing the conveyance of illicit items such as drugs and mobile phones, was completed in March 2022. This included increased resources to pursue corruption, as well as establish a new prevent function aimed at building staff resilience against corruption. Social visits have long been considered to be a significant entry point for narcotics into prisons. Official statistics for the amount of drug discoveries in jails, however, revealed minimal reduction during the COVID epidemic when social visits were halted or severely limited, indicating that traffickers were successful in getting illicit substances in through other channels, such as corrupt prison guards. Number 4. Maryland. At the Roxbury Correctional Institute, 2 Maryland Department of Corrections officers were detained as part of a drug smuggling conspiracy. According to criminal documents, tobacco items and the synthetic opioid buprenorphine were among the contraband placed in a diaper disposal can in the toilet in both of the cases. The contraband from both cases is worth a total of $185,700 in the prison. The manner of getting contraband into the Roxbury jail is similar to a strategy that the Maryland Attorney General's office recently disclosed following a months-long investigation into contraband smuggling. In such a scam, drug packages were left in the restrooms of the University of Maryland Medical Center in Baltimore, where an RCI prisoner would pick them up while he had appointments there. In connection with the attempted smuggling of contraband via the prison gatehouse, Julie Danielle Chatterton, 24, and Monica Elaine Shields, 51, were each charged with felony possession of buprenorphine with intent to distribute. Additionally, Chatterton was charged with having methamphetamine in her possession with the purpose to distribute it. If found guilty, each of those drug distribution offenses carries a possible sentence of up to 5 years in state prison or a $15,000 fine. According to the records, Chatterton reportedly told detectives she was paid $3,500 via Cash App to bring in contraband that her partner, a prisoner, had requested. RCI intelligence investigators have recorded calls between Chatterton and her partner. Buprenorphine, Suboxone, suspected synthetic marijuana, cigarettes, telephones, memory storage devices, and other drug and telecommunications-related paraphernalia were among the goods discovered by officials in the parcels Chatterton left, according to the criminal documents. According to the charged documents, Shields is accused of leaving heroin, buprenorphine, suspected marijuana, cigars loaded with suspected marijuana, cigarettes, and rolling papers in the bathroom. Shields reportedly told investigators that her prisoner brother had promised to pay her if she disposed of the parcels in the diaper disposal can. According to court documents, Shields is also accused of concealing heroin for her own personal use in her bra. The contraband Chatterton reportedly took in had a prison value of $152,000, while the contraband Shields allegedly carried to the bathroom has a value of $33,700. Number 5. Texas. A correctional officer from the Karnes County Detention Facility was detained in March 2023 in San Antonio on suspicion of smuggling drugs and other illegal items into KCDF. Dexter Aubrian Sistrunk, 40, of Converse is said to have given convicts illegal substances such heroin, methamphetamine, and tobacco in exchange for cash, according to the affidavit supporting the criminal complaint. Sistrunk is accused of attempting to distribute contraband while in prison. He may get a maximum sentence of 20 years in jail and a $250,000 fine if found guilty. After taking into account the U.S. sentencing guidelines and other legal considerations, a federal district court judge will decide on any punishment. The announcement was made by Western District of Texas U.S. Attorney James Esparza, FBI San Antonio Division Special Agent in charge Oliver E. Rich Jr., Drug Enforcement Administration Houston Field Office Special Agent in charge Daniel Camo, and U.S. Marshal Susan Pamerlo. The matter is under investigation by the FBI, and U.S. Marshals Service. Amy Hale and Fidel Esparza III, both assistant U.S. attorneys, are prosecuting the case of Dexter. And with that, our video comes to an end. I sincerely hope you found today's video informative and eye-opening. Don't forget to click the button below to like and subscribe to our channel. Smacking the bell icon will make sure you never miss an upload. Share this video to everyone who's into crime and drug mafia. I am sure we all have that one friend. Do leave your thoughtful opinions and overall feedback in the comment section below. and I'll see you all again in the next one. Goodbye.